Welcome to Wildlife Wednesday. I'm here with Katie, an educator at ZooMontana, and today we're talking about otters. So these otters that live in Montana, what are they eating for the most part?
They are carnivores mostly. So they eat a lot of crayfish, they eat a lot of fish species in general, they'll eat small mammals like rodents if they find them out on land. They have a very powerful jaw, so they will eat a lot of different animals. There's very few, actually there's basically no predators in Montana for them in the water.
Oh wow.
Predators on land include things like wolves, the occasional very tough coyote, maybe a bear if they can catch them.
What other amazing adaptations do these creatures have to survive in their habitat?
So many cool things. So you might notice their ears. They have little tiny external ears that they can kind of flatten against their head to prevent water from getting inside. They can see underwater pretty well, and they can smell underwater. But the way that they do this is they exhale bubbles and then suck them back into their nose, and that brings the smells from the water into their nose so they can smell underwater. They also have webbed feet, so when they go swimming, they can use that. They are very strong swimmers. That tail is a good rudder. They also have whiskers that can help them sense movement underwater, even if it's murky and they can't see very well. North American river otters are doing fairly well as population is concerned in North America, but they do face a lot of threats, especially in wetlands, because wetlands are a really key habitat that people don't often recognize, and they often get a lot of pollution in them, and these animals are fairly sensitive to that. So
are there things that people can do to help otter populations?
Absolutely. At the end of May is World Otter Day, and in fact there's an organization, the International Otter Survival Fund, that helps with otter survival projects around the world, whether it's surveying populations or trying to reduce pollution and working with local communities. What you can do yourselves is if you're going out fishing, don't leave your line out, right? Make sure if at all possible, try to get that line back if it gets snagged. If you're out fishing and happen to see some trash, pick it up. You're helping the otters as well as the rest of Mother Earth.
Right, great for all the species, right?
So just making, as good a choices as you can. Pesticides are not always the best option. If that's what you have, that's what you got to do. But if you can reduce pesticide use, that's really helpful too.
Well, we hope you learned a little bit about otters and otters in Montana. Katie, thank you so much for being here and for letting us come and observe some of these species up close.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming. This is so fun.